Hi guys, welcome back to Mary's Mind. Yes, I know we look a bit different. It's new year, new us. We're trying something different. So let me know if you like it in the comment section, so at least you can keep on seeing this setup every time. Quickly, we're going to talk about financial steps or financial goals that we think we should adopt this year. I know most of us ask ourselves, okay, it's a new year, what can I do differently? How can I want to save money, I want to earn a lot of money, I want to be able to control my finances. What can I do? How can I go about it? I'm here to tell you, yes, I have like 7 goals that I feel you should have in mind when trying to attain financial freedom or set up something like this for yourself. You could even add it to some of your financial resolutions. I think it will really go a long way, right? Let's get started. One major thing that most of us think isn't so important, but to be honest, it really goes a long way in trying to attain financial control or freedom, is expense tracking. Now I want to use a case study. Let's say Susan, because I love that name. Let's say Susan, she earns about 150k monthly, right? And maybe she works as an accountant, 150k monthly. Susan gets her salary every month, and what does she do? She just, she sees a bag she likes online, she buys it. Or she sees a wig that she has been saving towards, she gets it. She doesn't really have control of whatever she spends. She just goes around, gets whatever. And at the end of the month, she's waiting for her next paycheck. Why? Because there's really nothing much that she has or nothing to really fall back on. So I think this year we can adopt expense tracking. So what I mean expense tracking is, you know how much you spend on different categories of expenses. For example, you know how much you spend on transport, estimated expenses, that's what, because obviously it can change depending on whatever you do, or scenarios can arise, or unexpected circumstances. So what should Susan adopt in this scenario? Expense tracking. She should know that, okay, let me track my expenses for the next 1 to 2 months. Let me know how much I spend on these things. So I can know whether, I'm spending too much on food, I'm spending too much on transport. How can I make this thing better? Okay, so please adopt that. I'm going to really create an expense tracker template for you. Once I do, I'm going to post that in the description box, so do look out for it, okay? So it would be budgeting. So now that you know how much you spend, you should budget. This is my expenses, this for savings, this is for taking care of my family, just different things, budgeting. I know it all sounds bogus or it all sounds vague. Everybody talks about budgeting, but to be honest, you need to know how much you spend on your expenses before you can budget. Most people just start budgeting. Okay, I earn 150k, I earn 200k. Okay, I should budget 50k. You're not used to it. Your body cannot just change. So let's not create New Year resolutions that is going to drive us back to square zero, and you ask yourself, what progress have I made? 0. So budgeting, also there'll be a budgeting template for you. Do look out for it. So budgeting is one other thing. So first, before you budget, you know how much you spend, so you can be able to say, okay, I should save this, I should spend that, and I should use this for luxury. Okay? So yes, after you know how much you spend and you've budgeted, also let's talk about savings. Yes, save. You're saving for maybe a long-term goal, a short-term goal. You want to change your car, you want to get an apartment. You should adopt those things. These are financial goals you should look out for this year. Save, learn how to save. You cannot just be collecting your money and be living in circles like that. You can't live in circles. It's 2024. Change, save, okay? So let's learn to adopt savings. You know how much you earn monthly, you budget, then what do? Save. You should have a saving account where you put these things into. And if you feel like you don't know how to, you can even lock the savings account, right? If you feel like you're not so disciplined. Because yes, not everybody is really disciplined. Sometimes I can be wayward sometimes in my spending, but obviously you need to put checks and balances to ensure that you are saving. You have to save. Susan will save because she knows that she's living in a circle, always waiting 28th of the month for the next paycheck. Come on, aren't you tired? Save. So after saving, emergency fund. I know that word sounds very big, emergency. So I want you to understand, savings and emergency funds are 2 different things. Yes, they have similar definitions and meaning, but they're definitely 2. So saving is you saving towards a planned expense, because you know that, okay, I want to plan to get a car, I want to plan to change my apartment, I want to plan for maybe buy an estate or land or something. But emergency fund is for things that are just unexpected. Or your car just breaks down. You need to go and you can't go and take your savings to come and prepare your car. No. Maybe something happened in your house, you need your household, you want to get household repairs or something very urgent, or urgent medical expenses. That's emergency fund. So you need to know how to divide these things, because if you know that you're saving towards maybe getting a land, getting a car, you have your emergency fund for when these unexpected things happen. So you can divide these things. Know how much of your income or how much of the revenue that you're putting on for savings and also for emergency fund. Okay, so you need to learn how to get an emergency fund this new year. It's important, very important. So one other thing is investments, right? Okay, yes, after saving, after getting an emergency fund, if you feel like you want to go more, you want to be able to use your money to generate more money, then that's when the investment comes in. So you can look at mutual funds, look at different types of investing options, stocks, bonds, depending on whatever goal you want. So it depends. You want to make more money? Do you want risk? Do you want... just depends. Are you a risk tolerant person? Do you just want stable investment option or stable investment strategies? You have to ask yourself that question. I'm going to post more videos on different investment options for different type of people very soon, so you should look out for that. So you can also start saving towards investments because yes, it goes a long way this new year. Okay, if you're just new to us, don't forget to subscribe, Mary's Mind, and also don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms. You see more on the screen below, and also leave a feedback, share this video if you found it useful afterwards. Yeah, so one other thing is multiple streams of income. We gotta make money this year, okay? If you're thinking your 9-to-5 business is going to make you rich, I'm sorry to say, it's not going to make you rich. So yes, we need to have multiple streams of income. And it doesn't mean you are dividing yourself into 5 or into 3. No, it could be passive income, right? You could make money off writing a blog. You could create a digital course online and make money. You could start editing. You can be an editor, content editor, editing videos for people. You can just do a lot of things. You don't necessarily have to even be physically present. All you can even create platforms that can help you make money while still working your 9-to-5, because to be honest, your 9-to-5 cannot make you rich. Okay, so we need to adopt getting multiple streams of income this year. So all you have to do is look for things that you love, look for things that you think okay would help you go, you really want to make money off. Then I ask yourself, how can I make money off without having to be there, without having to be present every time? Do I have to hire somebody that can help me make more money in this field? Do I have to do it myself? Do I have, just depends. You have to ask yourself these questions if you really want to make, because we have to make multiple streams of income this year. Okay, yes. So one other thing I want us to adopt this year is smart spending habits. Susan, the case scenario I'm using, Susan sees bag, she's buying, sees hair, she's buying, sees this, she's buying. Come on, you have to stop that this new year. Smart spending habits, we need to adopt that, because we can't just be letting our money go into thin hair and we really can account for it. No, we're not doing that this year. Okay, we are knowing what we are spending on and we are sticking with it. We are being disciplined, you guys. Discipline is the key. Okay, see, I'm marrying on this thing because I want you to come and tell me next year that, oh Mary, I watched your tips and to be honest, I feel like they were really good because I'm really going to be happy. You do that, okay? So yes, smart spending habits, we're adopting that. That's why you need to have a budget, you need to have savings, you need to have emergency funds, so you're very, very organized. See? So one other thing I think we should prioritize this year is educational investments. Spend your money on yourself. You cannot be the same every year like that. Spend your money to learn more things. Spend your money for different courses. Take online courses, learn something new, try to add more value to yourself, because that's only the way you can make more money. Okay, so if you're just the same thing every year, nothing has been added, what you're going to be getting the same salary every year, right? And make sure if you want to learn something, make sure it's something that is relevant in that particular space and probably doesn't even go into extension or is still relevant for like a long period of time. So you need to know. So think what are the things I like, how can I learn something relating to this thing, and those things I'm learning, am I going to make more money off it? Educational investment is key. Spend your money on yourself this year, okay? So yes, these are some of the 8 tips that I think you should adopt this year. Ask yourself, what one can I do? No pressure, nobody's rushing you. Don't try and say you want to do this, you want to do that. Please think and ask yourself, what can I do better? How can I get this? Okay, so let me recap some of the things I mentioned earlier. You can start tracking your expenses. You can start creating budgets. You can also start saving. Yes, saving is very important. You can create an emergency fund for unexpected expenses. You can start investing. Very, 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 very important. Yes, you can stop your bad spending habits, right? Adopt smart spending habits, and also multiple streams of income. Very, very important. And yes, educational investment. Invest in your educational materials, improve yourself, okay? So let me know which one of these things you're going to be adopting this new year. I hope you've learned 1 or 2 things, because this year this is our year of financial freedom. Okay, we have to make money this year, and we have to tell ourselves, okay, yes, I think I've gotten a step ahead in taking control of my finances. Okay, thank you so much for joining us on today's episode. Don't forget to like and share this video to your friends if you think some of your friends have very bad spending habits, or you think that this video would help them in setting up a goal for themselves. So don't forget to share. Okay, don't forget to follow us on Mary's Mind, and it's Mary's Mind on all our social media platforms. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.